JuJutsu Kaisen, episode 9 of season 2. We finally get the big reveal, and man, is there a lot to talk about. And they took some differentiations from the book that I think we honestly need to address. So let's get into that after the opening. Hey guys, Brent here, back for Geek Ference. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, Star Wars, and more. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, you know where that subscribe button is. I'm not even going to play with the subscribe button banner that I normally do, just for you guys, because we need to get into this episode right here, right now. No shameless plugs. Let's talk. Look, in the book, Gojo doesn't even bother with any of the stuff that they portrayed on screen for you. He literally takes one look and says imposter. The reason he says imposter, if you remember JuJutsu Kaisen 0, the amazing movie that is also on Crunchyroll, just so you guys can go ahead and watch and catch up if you missed that and been following only the show as opposed to the movie. The movie was actually very important. Gojo straight up blew off Geto's head. He knows he's dead. It's not a if, maybe, but situation. He knows this dude's gone. There is nothing for him to worry about. Yuta wrecked Geto. Gojo finished the job. Gojo was respectful because that was his best friend. Through the flashbacks we got earlier on in this season, we were able to establish just how close they were, how many missions they were on, what impacted them, what caused them to kind of vary in their route of path, in their path of travel. There we go, English. I can work on it a little bit here. But look, having Geto being shown in Jujutsu Kaisen 0 was essential. It showed what his short-term plan was, how he viewed the world, how he was going to change things and do it in a rapid and quick manner. He didn't have this grand scheme that the inhabitant of Geto's body does. Geto's inhabited body, whose name I will not be dropping for those who are just following along only with the anime as opposed to where we're at in the manga. Also, heartfelt tear for those in the manga right now because these episodes and the book coincided terribly for certain events. However, that person needs to be remained nameless, but their plan is brilliant. It is almost flawless. And we just saw someone who can kill 1,000 people. 1,000 people in 299 seconds, aka just under 5 minutes, literally got trapped like that. And that was without him being able to use his limitless, without using infinity, without using red, without using purple. If he was able to use all these things and he played morals off, things would have gone better. You saw early on in the fight where Gojo was basically the monster of the episode. We realize that the villains are the worst people we have in this series. However, the way Gojo was cold, calculating, and playing with his food ultimately got him what he got. When you are the strongest or the biggest, and if you are a tall person, you know this fully well. You are the tallest or biggest person, you go into a bar. Some dude gets drunk, some dude wants to fight you. You know why? Because you're the biggest dude they see there. They don't know whether you're a pacifist, whether you're an MMA fighter. They know nothing. They see you as the biggest dude. They want a piece of you for whatever reason. Gojo, having been being the biggest, the strongest, and the baddest, and basically unchallenged since the untimely demise of Toji, yeah, he's gotten a little bit laid back in the way things are being done. He even let Sukuna out to play with him because he just was that lackadaisical about his approach. So ultimately, being trapped in the prison room kind of makes sense. I mean, if you're going to be cocky and arrogant, eventually there's going to be someone who snuck you. And, well, he got snuck. And that's just the way things are going to be played out. And for those who have never seen Yuta, go back and watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Yuta and Rika are a very, very powerful 1-2 punch in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. They are easily and arguably top 5 no matter where you put them. Somewhere between 3 and 5 is always a fair placement in terms of just power scaling how strong Yuta is. And everyone's like, oh, well, this is a show about Yuji. This is a show about Fushi Girl. This is a story about Nanami. Story about... No. This is a story about Satoru Gojo. This is a story about Yuta. And this is a story about Geto, the inhabitant of Geto, and Sukuna. Those are your 4 main characters. Yuji may have been introduced as the protagonist, but if you follow the book, he's more of a side character than any protagonist that I know of. It'd be like the Dragon Ball Z universe being led by Tien or Piccolo. You're strong, but you ain't main character strong. I know Piccolo just got a huge jump up, but it's not the same. Gojo was working on god tier level. Gojo is someone who's been virtually unbeatable. And technically, he wasn't beat. He was captured. Captured still works in the main plans of the villain. So you're out of the picture for now. And you're like, wow, we are only 4 episodes into the Shibuya arc. We have a confirmed death of a cursed spirit. Nanami just got murdered. And now Gojo got captured. When I told you at the start of this season that this was the bloodiest and messiest arc of JuJutsu Kaisen, and was not for the faint of heart, I meant it. I meant it from the bottom of my heart. Good luck to each and every one of you who has not read ahead like I have, because you're gonna be in your feelings for a little while. Your white-haired hero, Gojo, is gonna be MIA for the foreseeable future. And now we're gonna see how things in Shibuya change the entire trajectory of this universe. For all that more, hit that lovely red subscribe button where we will have everything captured for each and every one of you today. I did Fiona and Cake just last night at midnight. Still reeling from that a bit, but covered JuJutsu Kaisen for you today. Tomorrow I will be back with Harley Quinn because I said we'd finish it out whether it's good or not. And unfortunately, show just haven't been that bad of chips. It's been bad. I'll see you in the next one.